In today's video, I'll be talking you through how to set up an interview in Trac. Once shortlisting has been completed, you'll return to the vacancy page in Trac. From here, select Move Vacancy to Interview. At this stage, you'll need to enter all the interview details, unless they were already added when the vacancy was created. For this training video, we'll be entering the information from scratch. The first step is to select the number of interview rounds you'd like to hold. In most cases, this will be one round, but you can add more if you would like. The next step is to select the type of interview. There are three options: face-to-face, a remote interview, or an assessment centre. For this example, we'll select face-to-face. You'll then choose how candidates book their interview. The main options include first come, first served. Whoever books first gets the earliest time. The next option is applicant choice, which means candidates can select from available slots. And the last option is employer request. This means the employer manually selects the interview time for the candidate. There is also an option called offline, however this is only used when interviews are not being arranged via Trac. In most situations, first come first served is recommended, so we'll select that here. The next step is to enter the details of the lead interviewer and any additional panel members. You will also need to include the contact information for the main contact on the day, should candidates have any questions. The next step is to select the session date and time. For example, if interviews are scheduled 1 week from today, input the date here. It is best practice that candidates are given 3 to 5 working days notice ahead of their interview. Here, enter the first time slot, for example 10 to 11. If you are interviewing more than one candidate, you will need to set up multiple slots to accommodate multiple candidates. For example, if you have 3 candidates to invite, you will need to create 3 interview slots. You'll also need to confirm how many candidates can be interviewed per slot. Unless it's an assessment, in most cases this will be 1. The next step is to add the full interview address, or if virtual, the meeting link or platform it will be held on, for example Microsoft Teams. Be as clear as possible so candidates know exactly where to go or how to join virtually. You will then see an optional field for special instructions for candidates, for example if they need to bring ID, arrive 10 minutes early, or any particular building access. There is also an additional notes field for recruitment, and this is only used internally. Here you can input any special requirements or anything else that you'd like to mention. If there are none, then this field can be left blank. Once all the details have been inputted, select Move Vacancy to Interview. At this point, your part is finished. Trac will automatically notify your recruitment advisor that the interview details have been added. The recruitment advisor will review the information and release the interview slots to the candidates. Typically, candidates will receive their invitation to book an interview within 30 minutes. Thank you for watching today's video on how to set up an interview on Trac. If you have any thoughts, comments or feedback, please get in touch.